Alright guys, it's Doug from 3A Productions. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a Young Justice Season 3 review. And so if you haven't watched it, make sure you click off this video. I'll put a spoiler warning up now. If you haven't watched it, please don't watch this as it's going to contain spoilers obviously. And let's get straight into it then. Overall, Season 3 was just a setup for Season 4, as both the light and dark side are essentially against each other, but obviously have an agreement in place that they'll help each other in terms of getting to their goals, which were explained as Darkseid wanted a meta-human army to help, bring planets and things under his control, and then in return, obviously, the light would help him, and vice versa, really. But obviously, in episode 7, I believe, we actually understand what Vandal Savage's overall plan is anyway, with that being that Darkseid will conquer the universe, and that whoever beats Darkseid gets to rule the universe, essentially, and he doesn't want Darkseid to win, so obviously he does want to do that, and it's a final battle against him to become the ruler of the universe. That's what his goal is. Obviously, I don't think the rest of the light members know that, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, and it's one of the main reasons why he keeps the Justice League and all the heroes in the fold and doesn't take them out. Also, we understand that Darkseid isn't really sticking to his agreement with the light, as is Vandal Savage, as we find out Darkseid ulterior motives behind the scene is to find out the anti-life equation, which they did find out, but it was stolen from under their noses, obviously, as Violet was a key to it, and then obviously the Young Justice team came in to save the day. So he does know this information, but it just depends on how long he'll try and act on it. Maybe we'll see more of him in Season 4, or maybe they're going to save that for Season 5 if there's obviously a Season 5. Biggest disappointment though in Season 3 of Young Justice, I'd have to say, is Wally West not returning. Obviously, in my opinion, he's the best character of the series, but that's just my opinion. He was brought back for a little cameo, but that was Miss Martian playing him, and it's just for Artemis to get some closure and so she can move on with her life. I'm assuming that he is in the Speed Force, so he's not totally dead, but I'm guessing he will be brought back at some point in the future. It just depends when. Maybe Season 4, maybe in Season 5, but I think he will potentially return. We'll just have to wait and see. Obviously disappointed that he never came back this season, but I don't understand why. He'll be a bit rushed and everyone would be like, oh, I think it's too soon. But overall, I didn't really like the season. I think too many characters were introduced too quickly, and the ones that were introduced weren't developed enough, and I didn't really like them, to be honest. Geoforce was okay, but just a hothead overall, and you could kind of sense that he wanted the throne from the start, and having the meta gene, becoming a meta-human, fighting alongside the team, I'd assume that he'd have developed as a character, but as we've seen at the end, he's King of Markovia now, as both his parents are dead, and his brother's out the country, so he's assumed that role, and now his sisters are with the team full time, I'm guessing, and he's taken domain in Markovia, his home country. He's finally back there, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with him. But it looks like Lex Luthor's team, got what the name is, whatever it is, his team is going to be fighting under his control, or at least what he thinks is his control. Didn't really like him much. Violet as well, very complicated story with her, just a servant, got killed, and obviously intertwined her soul with a mother box, which brought her back to life, got some crazy powers, literally anything you can think of, opening boom boxes, bringing, healing her own injuries so she can't really die, and just crazy powers, really. And then you obviously got Cyborg as well, which was introduced midway through the season. I thought very late, and a very rushed character, kind of a lone wolf, doesn't know where to fit in because of his career in football's being over. Obviously with his new, cybernetic enhancements, can't really play football anymore, but he can, again, he has links to a mother box because that's how he was brought back. A father box. Then obviously Violet intervened and cured him of the father box override system, which was where he got taken over and essentially controlled by the father box to try and destroy the Violet, I think it was. Again, he's still trying to figure out his powers, and would help the team probably in Season 4 become more of a prominent character. Then obviously we have Terra, who the rescue from the meta-human trafficking schemes Geoforce was very fond of. He wanted to help his sister, rescued her eventually. But what we find out is she's working with the Light. In specific, she's working with Deathstroke to try and undo the team and really find out what they're planning, and they let the Light have a step ahead of them, essentially, as they know everything they're going to do with the inside source that Terra is. Find out in the end of the season that she does finally choose which team she decides to go with, and that's the Young Justice Justice team, so she doesn't betray them, unlike in, you know, other storylines like we've seen with the Teen Titans movies. I think it was Teen Titans, the Judas Contract, that's it. Watched that film a few weeks ago, and yeah, in that particular storyline she does betray the team, but not in this TV series. She does not, which is a nice change, little plot twist, as she was given the task to kill, you know, Garfield Logan aka Beast Boy live on TV. She didn't follow through with that. And finally, one of the newest characters on there was Forager, obviously from his planet, brought into the team. I liked him as a good character, you know, kind of simple, just a nice guy trying to be nice to everyone. Not much character development really. He's just I'd say an outsider again, so it fits the title Young Justice Outsiders, as is an alien trying to fit into a human team and doesn't really know where to fit in, but he does find his piece in the end where Connor Kent aka Superboy, you know, fits him into that city. Forgot the city's called again, sorry about this guys. Fits him into the city where loads of other aliens are, and he feels at home there, as he doesn't want to leave the team or go back to his home planet, so he finally decides to stay with the team. It's a good choice in my opinion. Overall, I don't think there's much character development in terms of those new characters introduced. Didn't really like the fact that there wasn't a core team either, because in previous seasons we obviously saw the core team. First season being, you know, Aqualad, Nightwing, well Robin then, Kid Flash, Mish Martian, Superboy, Artemis being introduced after Red Arrow. You know, we see a key team then. Season 2 it's more laid out to Blue Beetle, and then obviously the new Kid Flash, you know, a few new characters coming. And in this season we don't really get to see any more of those characters like Zatanna, Wonder Girl, you know, all these guys, even Blue Beetle and Kid Flash, you don't really get to see much of them. Aquaman as well, if you're wondering who that is, that's Aqualad, just become the full character now. Aquaman is taken over, so it's disappointing not to see more of those characters. Definitely, I think that should be, you know, improved upon in season 4. If not, it's definitely disappointing, as you're losing a lot of key characters. That's just my opinion though, and I think it's very disappointing because those are the original team members. Not seeing them as much is a bit frustrating, because I think what the petition was about was to bring those characters back, which you feel more connected to as you've, you know, seen them grow along with this journey on the TV show. And you know, it kind of moved away from the old model of the TV shows where every other episode you find a new villain and the team was getting tested, different characters getting tested against different villains. In this TV show this new season didn't really have this, and it was more focused on the actual characters and developing them, which I don't really think they've done that well, but that's just my opinion. Has got renewed for season 4, so I look forward to that, and we'll just have to see where it goes from there. Just have to see what the light has in store, and we'll also have to see when the dark side finally cracks the anti-life equation and gets Halo, you know, aka Violet, captures her and helps, you know, enforce the anti-life equation. But we'll just have to wait and see for season 4. It's been Duck. Thank you very much. If you got this far, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as please. Be very much appreciated. And it's been Duck, and I'm out.